Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Second game against the Cowboys in a couple of days.
Deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On play action, they'll throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they work this one across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
I'll take that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Oh, that QB has some wheels.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is Tony Pollard. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Allen, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Let's go Chase Young.
The ball comes out on the hit, but
be a boss.
It's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd and 4. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
That's not what I wanted.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That certainly looks
that could
like
have ended much
worse
worse
from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second
down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
What's going on, Min? How you doing, buddy? All good?
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Haskins to throw.
Why did you throw it when I passed that down? I swear to God, I never get my pass lead to be acknowledged. I passed that down. It leads it right to the safety. Makes no sense at all. Come on.
They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in.
Really irritating when that happens.
Because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Lovely. Well, guess we'll try it again. Oh, he just got booted out of a game trying to restart it, but he's frozen. Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, Haskins still gets the UFOs for me every now and then. I got his throw power up to 91, which is nice. I just can't pass lead consistently with him. Sometimes I do a pass lead and I get no input on it. Like we're in year 3.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas.
Take
no
2.
weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys.
And away we go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel.
Right into it.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now this one is running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a
No.
We're going
to
get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right.
Whoa. How did I not pick that off?
He'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs.
Because I somehow ran away from him. That's how I didn't pick him. That's why.
You'd love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week, because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game, and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott.
I moved the quarter flat out there as well, and he still got elevated to the flat. Really bizarre.
12 more yards there and another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically.
That's literally all he's got to do is just leverage the flat.
To him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
Pick it off.
And
or don't.
Complete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Quarterbacks work all the time.
Yeah, they do weird things like that. Madden's going to Madden at times, man. We all got to fight through it.
Time I'm manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
There we go. That's better.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to
What the hell?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
How?
And he will reach the 8-yard
That makes no
line
sense.
before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's 3 lock. There should be 2 guys there to play that route.
Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Awful.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take
Just
it
terrible.
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I mean, there's 0 chance that route should have gotten open. None.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
What the hell?
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I wonder if it's having lag issues. Always possible.
Haskins in the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And they run the option on 2nd down. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Third down. Here's Haskins. Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he's just across midfield. And
All right, no
down
biggie.
at the 49
Try to time that right.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second and 4. He's going to find his running
Got
back.
human
It's
joystick
complete.
on Zeke.
Give him
Again,
3
right into the
on the
flat.
play, and they're going to face a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
You got nothing. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I want that. Give me that ball.
They'll try and run for it.
No, let's not get it.
Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Yeah, miracle of miracles, right?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and
Yeah, I'm just playing awful. Come on, wake up.
Chidobe with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Pick me up. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. That is caught. It's
That doesn't help.
for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player.
Oh, my
but
gosh.
someone I can trust with the ball.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah,
Well, that helps.
I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Broke off a crazy run.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
I'll take it. I'm not going to complain.
This taken in about
Insane, but
deep.
hey, what can you do?
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come
right.
out to the 25-yard line.
I needed that because I was just off to just a hideous start.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see
10 guys in the box that can't get out of the line, that can't get out of the backfield.
It's a whole lot
better
view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I wish under and over front set the edge better, and they had all the coverages that 4-3 normal would have, because I like the aggressive looks like that you can bring, but you got a combination of issues which make doing that difficult.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right.
I'll take that.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Oh, where did he come from?
And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Haskins.
Down. Thank you.
Touchdown, Washington. David Njoku, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Hopkins with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
High point and use your possession catch and hope that I hung on.
Sails over the end line.
This league is different from the rest of the leagues that I play in. One, it's a comp league, so a little bit more liberal with stuff. And
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that 14
as a result, I can
begin the ball game.
make user plays.
It's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns.
Let's go, Troy Apke.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
And on all Madden, Troy Apke is the best safety in the league.
48-yard line.
The good thing about all Madden is that the defensive line shows up. The bad thing about all Madden is everything else. I really don't like the game on all Madden at all. But I like the challenge of this league a lot.
Here's an inside give. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Look at this alignment.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins.
Jesus. How does he get there from the... My Lord. That should have been an easy completion.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Well, USFL, I can switch and make and all that stuff.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's what
or I can do some switching, I should say.
Here on 3rd.
Damn it. I gotta start talking and stop talking and pay attention to what I'm doing.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense.
Oh, you got deep out zone KO, that's why.
And just lost track.
That's why.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense.
Still, even then, I let that away from them. They still get their hands on it.
Well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Ray to punt it away.
All right, D's playing fine. Keep playing.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Let's go. Like stuff like what I did right there, I'd never be able to do in a sim league.
For a loss of 11. Well, they go
Montez Sweat, let's go, baby.
Nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
But that's also one of the few ways to defend that formation.
Okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
But even here, you know, I just try to play football and then let the cookie crumbles.
Fielded at the 33.
That's how it crumbles.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
That makes my life more difficult, and so be it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away,
Let's go, Scary Terry.
Or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the option, here's Taylor.
Oh, give me a nice block there. 4-line of block in the back, but I'll take it.
Red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so?
If this bunch had a mesh post or a mesh spot, life would just be so grand.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. Yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1st down, Washington. Haskins fighting McLaurin. Now, here's an inside give. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. This is rare. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Need Devonta Freeman in the game.
Taylor's going to keep this. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Almost.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on, Terry.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and
I gotta go for this, don't I?
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. This will depend on.
And we're not going to get it.
Sure
That sucks.
Forward, and indeed, he did not. They stop him. Freeman unable to get free here on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Ooh.
And that is incomplete.
Ooh.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll throw again from their own end zone.
Oh, well, I might get the ball back with some time to do some things.
There. 3rd down here.
Maybe.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3.
Takes a shot on the release.
Wow.
This will be incomplete.
Can I not get a safety on that?
There. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blank.
How did he get this ball off?
This time on 3rd down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded at the 43. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he is out of bounds.
Yeah, I ran zone read
because
this is
and it's good for a Washington 1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the
Madden
quarterback
world.
position.
We can
as
do
he
these
keeps
kind of
it
things.
himself and turns it
I
into
just don't
good
turn the ball
yardage.
over here
And
now.
it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down.
No!
And that'll be incomplete.
Come on, man, I had to get rid of the ball.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
What do you want me to do, game?
Right? Know where you
Jeez.
are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
2nd down, Haskins. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So
I didn't want to risk throwing the ball away again, so I just threw the high ball out the end zone.
Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. So now on fourth down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus?
That's why when I do that, Raider,
play, the field goal,
I try to make sure they're the same color. Because sometimes you can catch people slipping just off of that alone.
So
like I did that with the Jets last year. I had Sam Darnold, and I signed Taysom Hill one year. So I would sneak in Taysom Hill when I wanted to run the zone read and QB power.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this...
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Haskins to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 41, Haskins. And that one goes
made that a little bit late.
He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game. To throw on third down. Haskins. Pressure gets to Haskins, and down he goes.
Marcus Morris just got there, that's all.
In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. Here's Tressway.
He's an edge threat, too. He's allowed to do that.
Kick it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 7. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Oh, this has been most stressful. Glad I could help you out, man. Much appreciated.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not.
Let's go.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check, lucky. Set. He's crossing. He's checking.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Reach.
He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9
Give me that
yards
reach,
on the
Chiefs.
play
Come
there,
on.
and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
And he is
There we go. They're all packed tight.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Go.
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Still be okay here.
Hey, watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Yeah, I got you.
They go to Elliott again. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I really want to play man one, but I can't, not with those receivers out there with route abilities. Can't do it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike, 55.
10th carry now for Allen.
Chase Young, let's
They hit him in
go.
the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They
Set
lose
that
the
edge,
yard
young
there on
fella.
3rd.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Elsewhere, they have gone to the second half in Carolina. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
All right,
they
take
want to
this
get
to the
out there
4th
and
quarter.
show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Let's go, defense. Out of time. It's out of time.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Haskins forced out to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And, of course, it goes right to the defender.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game.
I wish in that situation he'd just sit.
No doubt about it. They
But
did what
alas, they
they
go
had
right to the
do
defense.
give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense.
All right, no biggie.
They're
Shake it
now
off.
in charge.
Now they need to execute. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll start out here with the option late. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Baby.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Eight yards to go on second down. Toss left side.
Okay, hang on there.
His tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought
Come
down.
on.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Ooh.
The end zone, but that's
Dangerous.
going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Sullivan there. And now it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Chase Young again.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Chase Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Give me it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he'll go down inside the 15.
Yeah, I have Tyron Smith.
13-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that's all Madden for you, man. All Madden, the INTs can pile up.
Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with.
Out
and
there.
Throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's the option. Haskins, a quick throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Okay, what do we want to do here?
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I wish this formation was better.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. And they'll run on the inside handoff. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Check, 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 check.
Hands it off out of the gun. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
You ain't gonna burn me.
Guess not.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And they take a knee. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam.
Couple of
They just
replays I
haven't
want to
been
see.
there throughout this game.
I started out that game as playing god-awful. God-awful.
So it's
But we kept at it and turned it around.
And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Washington, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta.
But yeah, the good thing about all Madden is defensive line makes plays. Bad thing about all Madden is everything else.
It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
But he threw 4 INTs. I threw 3. Jeez. Not exactly stellar passing lines either way. I ran for $124. He didn't run the ball very well at all. Yeah, and I play a lot of match coverage, so if you don't understand how to attack match coverage, it can be a tough time. Chase Young with 2 sacks. Montez Sweat with a sack. Troy Goatke with 2 INTs. This was a crazy ass run. It's like no one decided they wanted to tackle him. Like I juke one guy, another guy runs straight into a blocker. His user falls to the ground. He somehow never stumbles to the ground. He jumps over his own teammate, as does Darren Lee. And then he's just gone. That's insanity. I mean, what are his players doing? What are they doing? They're all converging to one spot. Look at all these guys leapfrogging. My guard leapfrogs. Darren Lee leapfrogs. Van Der Esch leapfrogs. That's insane. There's like 5 leapfrogs on this play. That's nuts. See, I thought he was... when I saw him do this, I'm like, okay, he's vacating. He's going to carry the post. Then he just slides right on back and is able to play the corner route again. That's one of those your eyes lied to you kind of things. I mean, 'cause I'm not insane here, right? When you're looking at this in real time, he looks like he's going to carry with the post route, right? And then he comes on back. This was a bad one. This was my fault. I think he was to protect the sticks here. Or he dropped his hook zone defender back. So I thought I could get it over, but again, the ball gets thrown too flat. On 3rd and 6, I might get a first down if I throw it to the flat here, to the back here, with a shallow cross. Who knows? Just one of those things. All right, now how the hell did this route get open? This is 3 lock. Where are you going? 3 lock. On the trip side, you have man coverage on number 2. I'm on the trip side hook curl. Deep third, seam flat. Actually, my bad. Curl flat on the trip side. Seam flat here on the weak side. So he matches. Where in God's name are you going? You release under. Why are you chasing? So this guy gets open when this should have been him skating out. Even if he does get roasted on this route, he kind of glitches out here and that causes the separation. It should have gone right to the corner. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. That's my fault here. I just overran him. Yeah, Chase Young just... left tackle just released him. For God knows what reason. I was just trying to just chuck the ball at the back of the end zone to get the... I didn't have any timeouts left there. Work under and over and all this space. That was nice. Yeah, I am not impressed by next gen at all. Good block there. Did he get through out a sack here? Oh, he's his own guy. Change it up a little bit here. I dropped Chase Young into a hole here. One of the rare times I'll do that with him. Montez Sweat eventually wins and chases him down. I just gotta say screw it and throw this and be like, Madden's dumb. It'll let you complete it because the safety's just gonna drift. Chase Young doing Chase Young stuff. How did he get through? I don't know. One of those weirdo things. Yeah, this is me usering. Troy Apke again. Wow. Who's this? Is that Deron Payne? I believe it is. For whatever reason, I don't know whether he assigned a double team to Chase Young or not, but either way, I get singled up here. He rips through. Has to run for his life. It sails over Zeke's head right to Troy Apke. I could have hit a shallow cross early. Here, I just wish they would just throw to a spot instead of just running into defense. But alas. All right, so we're 4-1, as are the Eagles and the Giants. So there you go. We got the Falcons next week. Then we have 2 games against the Giants in the next 4. So those will be crucial, obviously. So there you go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace.